Louisville guy, but now you hope to be a Baltimore guy. You're on to the Preakness with Art Collector. Just, sort of talk about how you're viewing this Preakness Stakes.
Well, yeah, this has been really an odd year. Obviously, the races are all at a different time, and the fact that the Derby wasn't the first race and the Belmont was, and all the things have happened, it's really kind of one race in a series, and it kind of fits. I may have told you this before. We kind of had a thought process that we would have our own kind of triple crown where we would run in. That we'd run at Bluegrass, we'd run in the Derby, and then run in the Breeders' Cup. So I kind of look at it like, it's fate. You just take what's given to you and hope for the best. And now we've got a little bit of a change of plans, and so we're going to hope we do well enough here to get to the Breeders' Cup. And I think we'll be in really very competitive. I'm looking forward to it.
It is a win, and you're in for the Breeders'
Exactly.
Cup too.
That was a little bit of a plus that the other two didn't have. Sometimes things work out for you. There's a lot of people that believe that if you live a good life, things will fall in your place. And I think we've all worked hard, and I love the threesome we've created, and it's been fun.
You've never had a horse in the Preakness, have you? You've
No.
never had one in the Derby before, so.
Yeah, I know. I've run the Oaks and the Breeders' Cup. I've done that, but I never really. I went up to the Preakness a couple times, but I never really had a horse that was this good at this stage of the year, even in the 3-year-old year. I thought I had one at First Samurai, and he got hurt in the Bluegrass. But this horse is really, and I've had, as you know, Madcap was. We go way back to when Madcap was running. I've had some really nice horses, but this one just lays over the field. He's really a nice horse.
Yeah, he's going to be taking on the Derby winner. Just thoughts on Authentic.
Yep. Well, I'd like to have the opportunity to run the Derby with him, because Bob and I have been friends a long time. I'd have had a good time. Plus, all the Starlight boys, all of them are my buddies, so that would have been a great time. But we'll get a chance up there. In fact, I'm taking one of the Starlight guys with me. I'm taking Lansing with me.
How long was the Preakness on your radar with this horse?
The day we scratched here. The day we scratched here. We weren't going to try to do all of them. I'm really big about giving horses the ability to go within themselves. And if you look at him today work, and I told this to Tom, it's the first time I've seen him really look like he's almost a 4-year-old. He's bigger and stronger. He did it so easily, and came back. He's so calm. I think what we've done by giving him time off and doing other things has really helped him. Now, that wouldn't have got us in the Derby if it would have been on its regular day, but I think it's going to help us as we move to his 4-year-old year, because I'm not one of those guys that wants to quit racing. I want to race again next year if he stays healthy. Still undefeated. If you win every race you run in, that would be great. I'd love to finish the year undefeated, but at this particular stage of the game, he's done everything we asked. And little things that I've noticed, and of course, maybe his most impressive race, the way he ran it, was at Ellis Park, because Brian sort of got the lead, and everybody thought they were catching him, and then he opened up again. And I think the thing that's kind of impressive, he's never really run a really difficult race, and he's been within a fifth of a second track records and stuff like that. That tells me he's got a lot of ability, a lot of skill. I think he'll run big there.
And do you think he's a horse that deserves to win a Triple Crown race?
Yes.
No matter when it is.
Yes. And in particular, Grade 1. The Bluegrass was a Grade 1 for years. It was probably the best race of all the prep races for this year. Might have been the best race. 12, 13 horses. One of them went on, to win the Alabama. Another one went on to win the Pat Day Mile. So that was a pretty impressive race, but it was a Grade 2. So it's still important to get a Grade 1 victory. I just want us to run our race. If we get beat, they deserve it.